speed, stealth, and strength determine who survives and who doesn't. Leopards, the silent assassins of nature, offer no mercy. Whether it's a guard dog, a stray, or a beloved family pet, one mistake can be fatal. These are the most savage moments where leopards turned dogs into prey. In another brutal encounter, a dog found itself locked in a life-or-death battle with one of nature's most lethal predators, a leopard. The clash was immediate and violent. The dog fought with everything it had, teeth bared, muscles straining, refusing to give in. But the leopard was a force of nature, fast, ruthless, and overwhelmingly powerful. Within seconds, the tide turned. The dog was pinned to the ground, struggling under the crushing weight of its enemy. It kicked, twisted, and snapped in desperation, but it was no match. The leopard's claws dug in, its fangs closing the distance between survival and silence. The fight didn't last long, and though the dog's spirit burned bright, the leopard's raw predatory strength proved too much. The forest went quiet, a grim reminder that in the wild, strength often decides fate. And not every story ends in victory. In the blink of an eye, a shadow moved. Silent, swift, and lethal. From the underbrush, a leopard launched its ambush with pinpoint precision. Before the dog could even react, the big cat's jaws clamped down with bone-crushing force. The dog struggled, legs thrashing, heart pounding, but it was already too late. The leopard's grip was unrelenting, cold, calculated, and final. Every second was a reminder of the predator's supremacy. The forest held its breath as the brief, brutal encounter came to a close. Another flawless ambush, another swift and merciless victory for the ghost of the jungle. In nature's harsh arena, the leopard once again proved why it rules the shadows. In a quiet Himalayan town, where mist clings to rooftops and silence blankets the hills, a lone dog wandered through the brush, curious, relaxed, and unaware. The air was still, but danger was near. From the shadows, a pair of eyes locked onto their target. A leopard, cloaked in the fading light, crept with ghost-like precision. And then, without warning, it struck. The attack was lightning fast. Under the cover of night, with only moonlight breaking through the trees, the leopard crept through the shadows, silent, patient, lethal. With a single graceful leap, it cleared the gate and slipped into the property like a ghost, unseen and unheard. Inside, a dog caught the scent too late. It bolted, paws scrambling across the ground, but there's no outrunning a leopard. Not when the king of stealth has already chosen his target. The chase was short, precise, deadly. In mere seconds, it was over. The jungle's phantom had claimed another prize, without a sound, without a trace. In this world, the leopard doesn't need noise or brute force, just patience, precision, and perfect silence. At the entrance of a quiet home, a loyal dog stood watch, alert, brave, ready to protect what mattered. It had no idea danger was already closing in. From the shadows, the leopard struck like lightning. One powerful leap, and the silent guardian became the target. The dog barked, lunged, but it was too late. The big cat's precision was overwhelming. In mere seconds, the resistance was crushed. A young warrior of the pet world, loyal, fearless, was lost. Not for lack of courage, but against a force too swift, too silent, too savage. In the wild's quietest moments, tragedy can strike loudest. Captured by a silent CCTV camera, the footage begins with a peaceful scene. A dog resting quietly under the faint glow of a porch light. All seems calm, but in the shadows, danger was already approaching. A sleek figure entered the frame, low, calculated, and silent. The leopard. The dog suddenly shifted, ears twitching, a soft whine escaping its throat. It sensed something was wrong, but it was already too late. With a blur of muscle and fury, the leopard lunged. No time to bark, no chance to run. In an instant, the stillness shattered, and then, just as quickly, silence returned. What began as an ordinary night ended in a deadly ambush. swift, merciless, and unseen until it was over. A haunting reminder. In the wild's reach, even peace can be a trap. A dog stood quietly in its yard, completely unaware of the danger lurking just beyond the shadows. The night was still, the silence only broken by the rustle of leaves in the breeze. But death was already on its way, silent, swift, and wearing spots. From the darkness emerged a leopard, a master of stealth and precision. It moved like smoke, barely making a sound as it crept closer. The dog had no warning, no growl, no bark, just a sudden blur of movement. In a flash, it was over. The leopard lunged, jaws locking around the dog's throat with terrifying speed and strength. There was no time to fight back, no chance to escape. Within seconds, the yard that once felt safe had turned into a hunting ground. Nature doesn't play fair, it favors the strong and the swift. And on this night, the wild reminded us just how unforgiving it can be. In yet another haunting scene, the camera panned upward, revealing a leopard perched high in a tree, muscles relaxed, eyes sharp. Dangling from its powerful jaws was the limp body of a dog, lifeless and still. No one saw the battle begin. No one heard the ambush. But the ending left no room for doubt. The dog never stood a chance. Whether it was taken from a backyard or surprised on a forest trail, one thing was certain. This predator knew exactly what it was doing. The climb, the kill, the silence afterward, it all told a story of ruthless efficiency. Above the ground, nestled among the branches, the leopard rested like royalty on a throne of leaves. A chilling reminder that in the animal kingdom, the hunter doesn't always roar. Sometimes it climbs and disappears. Again and again, these elusive predators strike like living shadows, silent, sudden, and lethal. There's no warning, just a blur of motion, a single devastating bite, and the struggle is over before it even begins. One move, one moment, one life lost. Whether it's under the cover of night or in broad daylight, the leopard vanishes just as quickly as it arrived. Its prey clutched in powerful jaws, dragged into the darkness, or hoisted high into the trees. No roar, no chaos. Let us know what you think in the comments. We'd love hearing from you. And if you haven't already, make sure to like subscribe, and tap the notification bell. Sounds like, so you never miss a moment of action, wonder, or raw power from the animal kingdom. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay curious, stay wild, and keep exploring the untamed side of nature with us.